everybody. Welcome back to the I've Decided challenge. It is a little noisy. I'm walking on the street today, so we're gonna get up close and personal, and I'm gonna talk as loud as I can without yelling through the phone. But today is day 23 of our challenge, and that means we are getting so close to the end. So before we get into today's lesson, go ahead and leave in the comments 22 days ago I decided. So 22 days ago I decided I am a healthy person. 22 days ago I decided I am an expert at manifestation. 22 days ago I decided that I am experiencing all of my desires right now. So today I want to talk about the fact that if you don't change, nothing changes. If you don't work on yourself, the work can't work on you. And if you do nothing, you get nothing. So a lot of manifestation teachers want to be out here telling you don't need to take action, you don't need to do anything, and all you have to do is change your self-concept, and that's great. However, we do live in a physical world, and there's not a single person on this planet where every single one of their manifestations comes to them with no effort or no work or no action. Now, you can in some instances, right? There's been many times I manifest free food. There's been many times that I manifest like text messages and hanging out with friends and family. I'm manifesting travel without even really thinking about it too much. There's times I've manifested like people giving me gifts. There's times I've manifested like job opportunities without taking action. Like somebody just happened to be like, hey, this place is hiring, they need help, put in your resume, and then I got the job. So I'm not saying that instant manifestation or that manifestation without action is impossible. Everything is possible. What I'm saying is, let's be realistic here. And I know manifestation is a lot about not being realistic, but most human beings are not going to be able to just sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing and get everything that they desire. That's not really how this thing works. What happens is we change our self-concept, and from that new self-concept, we make decisions and we take actions differently. So instead of taking actions from a doubtful, fearful, insecure place, you'll start taking action from a confident, empowered, motivated place. And therefore, the actions you take are better quality. And the energy that you're putting behind those actions is really where the magic is. I talk about this so much on my channel. Like, if you apply for a job and the whole time you're doubting and you're like, they're not going to hire me, my resume is garbage, I don't have the skills, I'm not qualified, I don't believe I can earn that much money, I don't believe they'll want me, I'm not a likable person. If you're filling your head with all of that, even if you manage to get to the interview stage, you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin that opportunity because you didn't do any of the preparation for it. And it's both. You need to take some action in this world. You have to live a life. You cannot live your life on your couch. You cannot just sit at home watching manifestation videos all day long and expect to manifest anything. You might get some progress, but eventually your human brain is going to get bored. It's going to get tired. It's going to want more. It's going to start using logic, and you'll doubt your ability to manifest. You'll feel, wow, that truck was loud. You'll feel like your time is running out. You'll feel like your luck is running out. And so far, everyone that I've ever met personally and everyone I've ever heard anecdotally, which is like, through word of mouth, hearing other people's stories, all of those people who had a really easy life and they didn't have to work for anything and they didn't do anything and they never changed themselves and they had their whole lives handed to them, their parents coddled them, life was just really easy for them in the beginning. What happens is the very first sign of struggle, the very first time that they go through something difficult, they fall apart and they lose everything. And why would you want to be that person? Why would you want to even put yourself in a position where you might risk losing everything, all because you manifested trying to do the bare minimum? Manifesting isn't about doing the bare minimum. It's about fulfilling yourself in a way that feels good. It's about taking action that feels right for you. It's about taking care of your body, your home, taking care of your spiritual health, and following your heart, and trying to serve other people in this world as best as you can, and in the way that God gave you this talent or skill or gift or ability to do so. And I really hate the rhetoric of, you don't have to take action, you don't have to do anything to manifest, you don't have to try, you don't have to. And yes, sometimes I will use some of that language because yes, there's some truth to it. I didn't go on a dating website to meet my husband. I didn't go out telling all of my friends and family, hey, I'm looking for a man. I didn't go to like a coffee shop or a library or a gym, or I didn't go out to these places trying to meet a husband. I didn't do any of that. I didn't try. I didn't take action in that way. But the action I took that day, I was having like a kind of a rough day. Life was lifing. The circumstances were circumstancing. And I needed to get my mind right, and I needed to get my energy right, because I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel good about myself and good about the stage in life I was at. I wanted to celebrate all the progress I made, and I wanted to create a sense of inner peace where I could come back to my confident, authentic self. So what I did was go to the park. I went to the park to feel better. I went to the park to take care of myself, and that's where my husband and I met. I wasn't taking action towards my manifestation. I was taking action towards being the person I want to be and showing up in the world how I want to show up as. So if you are confused about this whole taking action thing or not taking action, that's your answer. Don't get the job so you can get the money. Get the job because the job feels like it's what's best for you. Take the opportunity to develop yourself, to see if you can do it, to challenge yourself, to test your skills, to grow into a better version of you. That's the kind of action you should be taking. And this is why, because I know a lot of you are manifesting specific person, but this is why we see when women, and even men, but primarily when women get broken up with or break up with their partners, they go through this phase, they call it like the glow up, and they will lose weight, they'll go to the gym, they'll start like a face wash routine, like an acne care routine, they'll take better care of their hair and their skin and their nails, they'll eat better foods, they'll spend time with the people that they love, they'll go out and have fun, they'll try new things, they'll take new classes, they will do everything in their power to better themselves. And that's why the specific person comes in. That's why the ex comes crawling back. That's why whoever hurt you comes back to apologize, is you are standing in your power and your worth and your value, and that energetically brings them in. And also from an objective perspective, like from an objective standpoint, people who take care of their bodies are attractive. People who take care of their minds are attractive. People who take care of their spirituality are freaking attractive. I mean, there's a reason that I love my husband. It's because I see his effort. I see that he's not a lazy person. I see that he actually cares about taking care of himself. And obviously he sees that in me. I mean, from the time that I met him to the time I reached my weight loss goal, that was 40 pounds. So he's loved me in multiple forms. And I think me showing him that I'm making progress made me a more attractive person. Me telling him when I met him that I was taking care of myself and I was on this healing journey and I wanted to better myself, and then actually taking action to prove that to him made me a more attractive partner. And even now, like, I'm not ever going to lie to you and pretend like I have the perfect marriage. I have what I have based on my self-concept. And I won't get into too much detail, but I know that when things don't go according to what I hope and wish for, it's because I'm taking the wrong actions, or I'm neglecting to take actions. I'm neglecting my mental diet. I'm sticking to old stories. And then that's why I get what I get. And the same goes for everybody watching this, no matter what it is you're manifesting. So don't let people tell you not to take action. Don't let people confuse you by saying you don't have to lift a finger and you don't have to do this and you don't have to do that, okay? Don't misinterpret what they're saying. You don't have to get on a dating website. You don't have to go searching for your special someone, okay? You don't have to drive around town like a crazy person looking for jobs at every place that seems like it's hiring. You don't have to, I always use this analogy, you don't have to go to the gym for an hour every day at 6 a.m. and cut all of the joy out of your food and eat no carbs and be so strict with your diet that you're not living. You don't have to do that. You don't have to take these obsessive actions to try and get your manifestation. If you're doing it to get your manifestation, that's where you're going wrong. That's why they tell you don't take action. What they mean is don't take action to get what you want. Take action to become the version of you who already has what you want. Take action that makes you feel like you are your most confident, sexy, attractive, intelligent, capable self. Take the action that makes you proud of yourself. Take the action that makes your younger self proud of the new you. Take the action that you have faith, like you just have this gut feeling, if I take this action, I know everything's gonna work out for me. And in every action that you feel inclined to take, make sure the energy behind it is confident. Make sure if you are going to get on a dating site, if you are going to go to the gym, if you are going to apply for jobs, make sure in your head the whole time, before, during, and after that action, you are affirming to yourself, this is working out for me. I'm getting that job. I'm losing that weight. I'm meeting that person. Affirm that it's already happening for you while you take that action, and you'll be fine. But don't think that you can manifest everything that you desire by sitting on your couch. You wake up, you go to work, you do the same routine, you go home, you watch the same TV shows, junk food TV shows. You know, I call them junk food for your brain because they're just not good for you. And stop expecting that you're going to get any different results than you've gotten today. You are here where you are today because of the habits that you have, because of the beliefs that you have, and because of how you've shown up in the world and how you've shown up for yourself, or rather, how you've failed to show up for yourself in the past. Because when my life was trash, when my circumstances were horrendous, like, it was all because I was doing the same thing, I was stuck in the same cycle, and I was watching all of these law of attraction videos thinking there's this magic solution that I can just fix all my problems without doing anything different, without being someone different. And that's so harmful to people because a lot of people find manifestation in times of trauma, in times of difficulty, in lonely seasons, in times where they're struggling to pay their bills or their health is falling apart. And I will never be the type of coach to lie to you. I will never be the type of coach just to hop on every bandwagon, try new techniques, and sell you that garbage. You know, I am a success and confidence coach, which means I teach strategies that help you become successful and feel confident about yourself. And every offer I create, all of the coaching packages I offer, the style of coaching that I do, the freebies that I have, the workbooks, the courses, they're all designed from a practical perspective. So I'm actually giving you actions to take. I'm giving you activities to do, and I'm teaching you all about what those activities will give you, what results you can expect from those activities. I'm actually telling you to do something, to change your life, to change yourself. I'm not going to sell you some garbage about how you can be the same old unhealthy, unhappy person and magically somebody's going to come and save you and fall in love with you and your life's going to be all better. I'm not going to tell you that if you eat the same garbage foods and you watch the same garbage TV and you don't move your body, I'm not going to pretend like you're still going to be the healthiest version of you doing that. It's not the case. Ask anyone who has made success for themselves. Ask any millionaire, billionaire, ask anyone who's lost a tremendous amount of weight or sculpted their body and built muscles. Ask any athlete, ask anyone who is successful in their profession, doctors, lawyers, accountants, teachers, engineers. Ask anybody in the world who has done something of value if they had to take action to do it, if they had to change themselves to do it, and they're all going to say yes. So day 23 of the challenge is to look at the actions you've been taking in the past 5 years and be really honest with yourself. If you took different actions in the last 5 years, what would your life look like today? If you keep taking the same actions you took for the last 5 years over the next 5 years, what's your life going to look like? And be honest with yourself. And if you decide today to live, breathe, act, behave, speak, walk, carry yourself, dress yourself, move through this world as the most confident and successful version of you, what does that look like? And if you do that every day for the next 5 years, what will you get from that? How will you feel about yourself? What kind of results will you get? What kind of manifestations can you draw in? And just think about it. So that's your homework. Answer those questions in a journal prompt. Journaling has been so profound in my development, and I will never stop journaling until the day that I die. I can promise you that. Even if my hands don't work anymore and I have to use speech to text, you can't stop me from journaling. So I advocate for that. That's your homework. Take that action. Answer those questions. Figure out who you want to be and what you have to do to be that. And the manifestations will come. You don't have to get them. You don't have to chase them. You don't have to work for them. You just got to work on you. If you watched all of these 18 minutes, bless you. Bless your heart. Thank you for your time. I apologize for the noise. I'm out walking. I got some cleaning supplies. I'm going to clean my brother's apartment and keep myself busy and healthy and help them out with some chores. And ooh, that truck was loud. And I wish you all the best of luck. And I know you don't even need luck. I'm manifesting that each and every one of you who managed to watch this far into the video is gonna get what they want, because you're that committed. You're committed to your vision. You're committed to your success. You're committed to your manifestation. And you are proving that by being here right now. So thank you so much. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.